ChatGPT breaks on the scene, and we get this first look at GPT models. So really fast call and response. What really was, at that point in time, the research was showing is the more compute, with more data, with a smart algorithm, you were on a scaling law that just meant more intelligence. And that scaling law still holds. So that continues. However, last year, so that was only really 2023, which is bonkers. Last year, 2024, our researchers really discovered this idea of reasoning models. So we call them our O series of models. So this moves from system 1 to system 2 type thinking. And so now what you see the model able to do is it effectively thinks much more the way we do as humans. So my example is always if it was doing a crossword puzzle, right? The way we would, it would be 1 across, 5 letters, probably 3 words I think it could be. So I'm going to write in with a pencil the first idea. And then I'm going to go to 1 down. Oh, I know what that is. And it starts with an A. So that means that 1 across now has a second letter that's an A. So my first guess is incorrect. So I need to go erase and go back and re-look at that. So that's what the reasoning model is doing. It's actually able to double back on itself when it hits a cul-de-sac and says, oh, that's not going to get me to the right answer. So last year was all about reasoning. This year is all about agents. So you needed that reasoning capability to now be able to have an agent that can go out there and do something on your behalf. And so really we're just starting to see the play out of just task workers in the world. Each one of you can have someone kind of working for you in the back end while you're going about your day. Because that agent opens up a browser, and anything that has a website, it can go do that job for you. It might be booking at a restaurant, it might be booking travel, it might be filling in an insurance form. Like whatever you would normally do on a website, Operator, which is our agent, can do for you. The next agent is deep research, and I think this is mind-blowing. It is literally the best product I have ever experienced in my professional career. Now, I was a research analyst, so I'm a biased sample. But the idea that I kind of said I have the curiosity bug. You all in this room must have the curiosity bug, otherwise you wouldn't do the jobs you do. But just to be able to send an analyst off to go whatever it is, like how could I think creatively about GPU financing? These are the sort of interesting deep research projects I do. But my sister-in-law is about to take a sabbatical, and she was like, I wanted to do deep research on what sabbatical I could do for a 3-month travel. And off it goes. And you can use it today in Plus and Pro, and very soon we're going to bring it to our free base. And it effectively usually takes 15-ish minutes. It'll go look at maybe 30, 40 sources, something that would take you hours, maybe weeks to do. And you can treat it like an employee, like an analyst. So if you're creating a lesson plan, or you're thinking about like, how would I curve my students, like whatever is top of mind for you as an educator, it can go off and do a lot of that for you in the back end while you're doing